Burritos.
Hi.
So welcome to this live beam stream from the Disney Beams, Wrestling Beams, whatever you want to call us.
Yep.
I'm Cherry,
Gooch.
and Josie is asleep because it's late. It's late at night. So
Yep. It's like 10, 15,
and
10, 17.
if you hear some rumbling, we've got some storms around, so I apologize. So what we're doing here today is this evening is we're going to react to the video that I just posted today. It's the video that I made from our WWE Superstar Experience in Florence, South Carolina. It was in May.
It's basically the pictures and videos that we took while we were there.
Yeah. So
this was Superstar Experience also, right?
Yeah, that's what I said, Superstar Experience. So why don't you tell them a little bit about your Vegas trip while I tweet out the link.
So if you didn't already know, I was in Vegas last week for the USBC Open Championships, as well as a bowling tournament called the TAT, or the True Amateur Tournament. And let's just say last week, bowling wise, wasn't that great, but everything else was amazing. Made some really cool new friends. Had really good run at the craps tables 3 times. So much so that covered all expenses. And in addition to that, covering the expenses, also paid for our upcoming Disney trip in December. So that's paid for. Thank you, Vegas.
Thank you, Craps.
So new friends that I made, Rick LaChance, who is a bowler that was on our team. Megan Smith, who is a bowler on our team. New friends with her. Her husband stayed back. He's an administrator in I want to say Cleveland County, the school administrator in Cleveland County, I believe.
Okay.
Hung out with my friends Lee and Tracy and some old friends, Keith and Monica Baumgartner. But
they were there?
Yeah, they were there. And but one of the new friends that I happened to make, his name is Jimmy Allen. And if you've heard that name before, or if you haven't, it is the same Jimmy Allen that is the country music singer.
Please stop hitting the back of my chair because I'm making the thing roll.
Oh, I didn't hit it.
Yeah, you're doing like that. Yeah.
No, I'm leaning on it. See, I'm right here.
I know, but you're hitting it. Stop. But anyway, yeah, that's awesome.
So, yeah, it was really cool. It's funny because at first I really didn't even know who he was. Started talking to him. We connected on a few things. Family wise, he's got kids. We've got a dog. We of course have Josie, and
I got kids.
And we both enjoy bowling. And we just connected over a number of different things. And I just asked him, well, what do you do? He said, well, I'm a music artist. And I said, oh, really? Okay, what kind of music? And he said, country. I said, oh. So it started to click with me that he was someone of interest, or somebody that was somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I, sorry, it's habit. So then I texted Cherry, and I said, hey, does this guy look familiar? And she said, oh yeah, I know who that guy is. I listen to his music. I was like, oh. So formed a little bit of a connection with him, and it was really cool. He was a super nice guy.
Yeah.
Really appreciated meeting him and then sharing his company. It was really cool.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's awesome. You didn't see any of the, because Money in the Bank was also going on.
I did not.
You were at the MGM Grand, but you didn't see anyone.
No, there was one time where I saw a crowd moving through. I couldn't get over there in time to see who it was for it all ended. So no idea.
Dang it. Anyway, it sounds like you had a wonderful time.
Yep, it was a good trip.
Oh, and I got a new shirt. Well, it's not a new shirt. It's a new shirt for me, but this is Drew's shirt from NXT. And on the back it says, does this say what waits within or what lies within? I think it's what waits within.
what lies within.
What lies within. Okay. So, yes. So I got a new Drew shirt. Awesome. I don't think anyone's on yet. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start watching this. So to preface this, this is, we went to Florence. How far is it from Charlotte?
I want to say it was
2 or 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours.
It was between 3 and 3.5 hours.
Yeah. So yeah, we made plans to do this. This was kind of actually our
anniversary. I asked Cherry, "Do you want to go to the beach or do you want to go to Florence?" And
actually, you said the mountains, but
I said the beach.
No, you said mountains.
Well, I think I said beach, mountains, or Florence.
And I said Florence.
Yeah, she did.
I want to go to WWE. So, but anyway, it's Gooch, myself, and Josie. This is the big one. We got a lot of attention for something that happens.
And we have an artifact.
Yes,
we'll share later.
Yeah, it's sitting right there.
We'll share later.
We will share later. So anyway, no one's on the live stream right now, but we'll go ahead and start. So, like I said, this is from May. We've got another one coming up. We'll talk about that after.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go ahead and start watching the video. All right. So you see me. I'm just mugging for the camera.
This is kind of tradition, though. Cherry always likes to take a selfie.
I do.
When we're even when we're doing like a like a Disney trip or going anywhere.
Yeah.
Really, it's the start of the trip tradition for her to take a selfie.
It is, and I was also doing a Kneel to the Steel. I was showing them. We all three were wearing our new Kneel to the Steel shirts. See, Josie's doing Kneel to the Steel, and then so her little travel buddies is she has a Wonder Woman, but she has two
Drew bears,
2 Drew McIntyre bears. She has the Talk Less Claymore, and there you are being a dork, and the one with the blue thing. So that is my friend from Twitter. Hold on a sec. That's my friend from Twitter, Kiara. So
she's really nice.
She's very nice. I've had a lot of people, tell me, that, hey, let's meet up and say hi at shows. And so, I love meeting people from Twitter. I'm gonna probably meet up with several of them when we go to Nashville for SummerSlam. So, but yeah. So where we are right here is we are down in the area where the wrestlers park. It was behind a fence.
Yeah, it's a fence lot.
Like a fence lot. But some of them will come over and talk and do autographs or whatever. We didn't see that many come in because we were up there kind of early because we had to go in early because with Superstar Experience you have to go in like 2 hours before. I think it's like 2 hours before the gates open. I think, but
I believe that's correct.
But anyway, so that's Kiara. So that right there is Ref Jessica and Rhea Ripley, and that is Damian Priest and Austin Theory. Don't get me started.
Theory.
So there's me. So we went to, and there's me and Josie. So this is us down by the ringside area, and we're just taking pictures.
Cheesing.
Being dorks. But yeah, you can take. Part of the thing is they take you down and they let you take pictures by the ring.
Yep.
They let you touch the ring. That's my friend John from Twitter.
Super nice guy. I'm really glad we met him.
Yeah, so there we are in front of the ring with with the Kneel to the Steel shirts, and then of course Josie has to do a heel stretch because
we've all got our fancy WWE lanyards with her.
Yeah. Okay, so this starts the Superstar Experience. This pause. So with the Superstar Experience, you can get anywhere from 2 to 3 superstars come in,
depending on how
quick you get through, or how many people are doing the Superstar Experience. You saw the one that we did that Josie and I did in Fayetteville. It was Liv Morgan, who, by the way, new SmackDown Women's
champion.
Yay! And then we had Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs together.
Wait.
Boogs.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay, I missed that. So this time, and we've I've had both Billy and Tanya as our Superstar Experience coordinators.
Yeah.
They're both fabulous. For the one in Fayetteville, it was Billy. For this one, it was Tanya, and she let it be known, if we can get through this rather quickly, I can get you 3. And she was good to her word. She was able to get us 3. So the first one is Shayna Baszler. And funny thing, she was telling Josie, okay, I want you to look like you're going to beat me up. So Josie goes. She's like this. It just looks like she's looking down because of her glasses, but she was looking at me, and there's you, and then there's me. So we all 3 took separate pictures, and then we were able to take a picture as a family.
Yep.
With all of them. Shayna's really nice.
Yeah, she was.
Super nice. And there's the 3 of us with her.
She's giving her.
Yeah. All right, and that's Shayna walking by. We were sitting kind of on the aisle. And then the next one is Asuka. So that picture.
Nobody's ready for Asuka.
Well, we were. It was awesome. Because right here where Josie and Asuka are they're like this. So Josie told Asuka's always been one of her favorites, and she told Asuka, "You're one of my inspirations for wanting to be a pro wrestler." And Asuka was just like, "Oh, I love hearing that." And actually, when I took my picture, she was telling me, "Oh, I love your hair." And actually, she had.
And you said, "I love yours."
I love your hair. But yeah, this is this was super cool.
Asuka was just as sweet as you could ask her to be. She was fantastic. She was amazing. Yeah,
she was fantastic. And let's see, it's you and Asuka. You and Asuka, and then. Yeah, and then we're smiling because we like each other's hair.
Yeah.
That was super awesome. And then it'll be all 3 of us, and it's like, yep, look at Josie, cheesy girl. Okay, and there she is walking by. She's waving at us. Okay, AJ Styles.
Our 3rd one.
Okay, so.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I had been wanting to meet AJ Styles for 20 years because I was a day one fan of TNA nonstop action. I loved. I've been a huge fan of AJ Styles.
The X Division in particular was what really.
X Division, but I loved AJ, and I've always loved AJ. So those of you probably know this, but AJ, we named our dog after AJ. It was Josie who named the dog, just like with the cat. We named our male cat Drew after Drew McIntyre. Them all.
Yeah. Well, Snack Time she didn't name.
Snack Time came with her name. But she named our boy cat Drew after Drew McIntyre, and then
our dog AJ.
Our dog AJ after AJ Styles.
The phenomenal AJ dog.
He's the phenomenal dog AJ. So when Josie was the first one to go up and meet him, obviously, and this is her telling AJ, "We named our dog after you."
He immediately said, "Well, I hope he's cute."
Well, no, he said, "You named your dog after me?"
I hope he's cute.
Well, I hope he's cute. So yeah, this is us meeting AJ. Like I said, he was so nice, and his hair is so freaking beautiful in person. I mean, it looks beautiful on TV, but it's just so shiny and soft looking. Oh God, perfect hair. Perfect hair. But yeah, my friend Georgianne has a special place in her. Yeah, I know. Well, I know I was like, what are you going for?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It buffers every now and then.
Super Brawl Saturday? I don't know.
Okay, Lex Luger. All right, and then there's me. Let's see.
There's you.
There's me going, I'm meeting AJ Styles.
Yeah.
I'm meeting AJ Styles.
He was cheesing for sure. He wasn't as tall as I thought he'd be.
No, he's short. He's on the shorter end. He's not.
He's slightly taller than I am, but not by much.
And I'm like, in that picture, good Lord. Okay, and then there's so as he's walking by us here, he's saying, "Hey, I love your dog."
Yeah, I like your dog.
Okay, all right. So I'll pause it right here. So this is us. This is where we were sitting. We were front row.
Yep.
We were front row, kind of in that corner, facing the aisle. So they show you to your seats when you do the Superstar experience. The coordinator will show you to your seats. So at this point, and this is getting ready to be important. He went to go get food, and Josie and I are sitting there, and all of a sudden,
this was when Drew was thought to be in.
Yes, so
in the UK promoting Clash of the Castle.
Clash of the Castle, because he was not on SmackDown the night before. He was
because he was traveling.
He was in Wales, so the entire day I'm like, oh God, if I'm getting ready to do it, we're getting ready to do another one of these, and he's not going to be there. Right? Oh God, no, this can't be happening. But so I just kind of made up in my mind, okay, he's not going to be there. We're gonna
enjoy the show.
We're going to enjoy the show, and because Josie and I really did enjoy the one in Fayetteville, even though and that was the day after day one.
It was a letdown that he wasn't there.
It was a letdown he wasn't there. It was when he had the neck injury thing going on. So when we first went in for the Superstar experience, we were told by the people at the box office that they were not allowing signs in. I was quite angry, to say the least, because I'd never heard of like a no sign policy. That's never been a thing. It was
weird.
I mean, I understand checking for inappropriate signs, but not saying no signs whatsoever. So we had taken our sign back out to the car
because they said they weren't going to allow it.
They weren't going to allow it.
Then we saw people inside with signs.
Well, okay. Well, first of all, I was thinking, well, if Drew's not going to be here, there's no need for a sign, because our sign is for Drew. You've seen it. Josie lives in Claymore Country. Well, so you're getting food. Josie and I are sitting there, and
right.
All of a sudden, on that jumbotron at the stage, all of a sudden there's a video of Drew, and I was like, well, maybe it's an older video or whatever. And but then he starts talking about, I was told, Drew, you've been in the UK promoting, you've been in Wales promoting Clash of the Castle. You don't have to show up in Florence, South Carolina tonight. Well, I just told them, screw you. Of course I'm showing up in Florence, South Carolina. So immediately Josie and I start screaming. And another friend of mine from Twitter, Miss Ellie Edgehead, is like sitting behind me, and I hear her scream, and I look back, and it's her, because I had actually met her at the Johnson City show. She has a pretty famous video actually on Twitter from that Johnson City show of Drew doing his little kilt strip, and you can actually hear me screaming in her video. So we're like, oh my God, he's here. But of course, we didn't have the sign with us because we didn't think you could bring in signs. Well, Josie looks behind us, the people behind us, and said, hey, Mommy, those people have a sign.
And then we started looking around.
I looked back, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I looked, she said, look, all those people over there, they have signs. And so I looked over and was like, oh, I said, okay. I said, I am not happy right now. I'm really livid right now. Well, the security guard, because we were on the corner, the security guard was sitting there. He said, hey, what's going on? And I said, well, we were told by whoever, by the box office that they were not allowing signs in. And he said, was it someone who was wearing a security shirt like me, the security thing like me? I said, no, this was the person at the box office. Yeah. And he rolled his eyes like, he said, okay, I tell you what, if they will allow you at the front door, you can go get your sign, and then I will make sure you get back to your seat. And I said, okay, I want to think about it. And I didn't want to leave her sitting there by herself. I wanted to wait at least until you got there. And well, my phone started running out of battery, and I discovered that he didn't bring our charger, our phone charger in with us. So, but now that I knew that Drew was going to be there, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go get this sign. So that sets this up. So this is us. I took a couple pictures of Josie and I by the ring. And there's me with my blue eyeshadow.
Yeah, I'm off getting food.
Yeah, you're getting food. Okay, so this is Finn Balor. I guess I probably should turn down. Of course, Josie's screaming. So this is before he turned.
Before he went to
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
In fact, okay, so it starts off.
In fact, this is against.
It's supposed to be, okay, it starts off as him versus Theory. Sorry. Theory. But yeah, here he is doing his, hey look at me thing.
Look at me thing.
And then there's me and Josie screaming. Because I've always been a big fan. But yeah, it's supposed to be him versus Theory, but you'll see Rhea Ripley and
Damian Priest
come out and interfere, and it turns into a tag match because AJ Styles comes out and helps Finn. That was the first night that they had, like, Liv Morgan came out because.
Hi, Robbie. How's it going?
Hey, Robbie. What's up, man? So this is where, like I said, it starts off as a WWE, the U.S. title defense, but then here comes Judgment Day. They're beating up Finn with Theory.
Then AJ runs in,
and then AJ's getting ready to come running in, and they make it a tag team match: Theory and Priest versus Finn and AJ, and then Rhea Ripley gets involved, and then Liv Morgan comes out because they had just started their feud. And there's Josie screaming, and there's AJ with the chair.
Now they're making the tag team match, as they often do when
yes.
somebody comes out to help somebody that was getting beat down.
Yes.
Looks like we have a few folks that joined, so welcome.
Welcome.
Just a quick recap that we're talking about some of the footage and video and pictures that we took while in Florence, South Carolina at the Saturday night's main event there.
Yep. And if you
in May.
If you want to rewind, once the stream is over, you want to rewind and see what you missed.
Catch some of the recap, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we're toward the beginning, so.
Yeah. But so yeah, this is the show where the shirt incident happens, and
we'll talk more about that.
We'll talk more about it once it gets going.
Like I said earlier on, we have an artifact.
Okay, so there's Finn. So at this point, this is where I decide to go back to the car and get the sign. And I found a really nice lady who was up at the front at the door, and I asked her. I said, "Am I allowed to go back to my car and get something?" They said, "Well, it's supposed to be no reentry. But what's going on?" And I explained to them about how the woman at the box office told us no signs, but now I'm looking around, I'm seeing all kinds of signs, and my daughter is really upset that she's not going to she wants Drew to see her sign. And she said, "I tell you what. Where are you parked?" And I said, "Well, I'm parked right up at the front.
Really close.
We're parked really close
because we were there early.
We had to get there super early." She said, "Well, I'll tell you what. I'll still be here at the door. You'll still have to go through security, but go ahead and go get it, and I'll let you back in." So the woman was really super nice. I went and got the phone charger and the Drew sign, and she let me right back in. All was good, and I did make it back for a part of the match. So. AJ and Finn win the match, and Liv comes out to help them. And so this is where, and I really wish that they had done more with the three of them against Judgment Day with Edge. I thought it was going really well.
Yep.
But now Liv is SmackDown Women's Champion.
So it worked out well for her.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that. And then there were pictures of the three of them doing the Too Sweet. That was the first night that they did that, so we were there for that. But yeah, there's Finn.
Reunion of the Bullet Club, so to speak.
Although, they weren't
in the Bullet Club at the same time.
They were not, yeah, because
they were both leaders
Yeah,
the Bullet Club
AJ
at
came
different
in.
times.
AJ came in after Finn left to go to NXT.
Yeah.
But yep, you can see there they are doing. I got my own picture of them doing the Too Sweet.
Yeah, doing their thing.
And AJ coming out of the ring. Yeah, AJ's a little on the shorter side. He's not super tall. Okay, so there's Drew Gulak. That's my second favorite Drew on SmackDown. But
they fed him to Veer Mahan that night.
yeah, Veer. I'd never seen Veer live. I'd never seen Drew Gulak live before. So, but yeah, this was the second match. It was actually a lot more competitive than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, this is Veer's entrance.
The one thing I noted about this match at the end when Veer had his finishing hold on, whatever that's called,
this kind of this twisty camel clutch,
twisty modified camel clutch. He actually almost fell over while he was trying to put it on.
He did. Drew
had to like help him stay up. It was pretty funny.
Drew number 2. Like I said, he's my second favorite Drew.
Your Cherry going, Drew, come on, Drew, get up.
And Josie's like giving a thumbs down to him. But yeah, I thought Veer would be bigger than he was.
Me too, but I mean, he's still a big guy.
Yeah, he's big. Yeah,
there he is, almost falling over.
Almost falling over in the kind of sort of camel clutch.
That's how close we were because Drew came down and he was like right there.
Yeah, right there at the barricade, and there he is, like he's walking by us.
Yeah.
All right, so the next match. Oh, there's Drew, like right there. Drew G.
Drew Gulak.
Yeah, okay, so this is Liv Morgan. So it's Liv versus Bianca versus Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, yeah.
So
for the women's title.
So I was able to get their entrances. And she is so sweet. Liv is such a sweetheart. I was so happy for her when she won Saturday. I was ecstatic for her.
Not only is she SmackDown Women's Champion, she's also the 2022 Miss Money in the Bank.
She is.
So that's cool.
She is. Okay, and there's Rhea Ripley. Like I said, they had just changed her music because she had just gone to
Judgment Day.
She just joined Judgment Day at this point. I hope she's okay because I know they said she had some sort of a brain injury. I think it was a concussion or something. I hope she's okay. I would love to see her.
Which is why she was pulled from the match.
Yeah, at Money in the Bank. Hopefully we'll get to see her at SummerSlam. Yeah, her and Liv they're having to keep her and Liv separate from each other.
This is not long after she and Liv split as a tag team.
Yeah, and so there's Bianca. I think she's adorable. I adore Bianca. And Josie likes to grab her hair because since Josie has super long hair, she likes to twist her, like twirl her
and
hair.
Gets it all tangled.
And gets all tangled up. I'm like, Josie, she's doing that while she's got her braid in, okay?
Right. And it's a really long braid, so she gets away with that.
Yeah. I think that's part of the reason why she's wanting to keep it so long.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, so I got some pictures. This was a great match.
Yeah, it was.
The three of them have incredible chemistry with each other, and they're all three. That was a really cool picture. That picture of Rhea Ripley sitting up on the turnbuckle, I got a lot of attention with that one too. My pictures or videos of Rhea, Drew, Roman, and Angel Garza. If I get anything with them, those always get a lot of attention for whatever reason. I mean, they're popular. That's why. But yeah, I got lots and lots of pictures of them. But I really like the house shows because they can get away with stuff at house shows that they can't get away with when they're doing SmackDown.
They have more free reign over what they're doing.
Right.
Creative from a creative standpoint and from just an outright entertainment standpoint. It's not all as scripted as it is for the TV shows. And
now during the commercial breaks.
Yeah.
That's when you're going to see a whole lot of shenanigans and tomfoolery. As you saw in the last video I did for the SmackDown in Charlotte,
shenanigans.
Drew acting a fool with the DX music going on. But this was this was a fantastic match between Bianca, Liv, and Rhea.
Yes, it was.
Let's see.
Bianca, of course, retained.
Yeah, Bianca did retain.
Yeah, because she's
still champion. She's still champ now. Yep.
There she is, holding the belt up after she won.
I have to say, she is such a beautiful person. She is so beautiful in person. Oh my god! And there's her and Liv hugging
it out.
Yeah, and then holding each other's hands up and
showing that mutual respect.
Yeah, and that sign, she went over to that little girl that had the sign that says "Thank you for inspiring me." I thought that was awesome. There's a video of her at the end of the match. Okay, so I had to get a picture of Josie. She's always
right there.
so
She was interacting with the
Sarah Shriver.
The ref.
Oh, ref. Yes. Okay. It's
Cody Rhodes.
So this is Cody Rhodes.
Cody versus Seth Rollins.
Okay. Admission time. I'm not that big of a fan of Cody. I was cheering for Seth. I'm just not.
Although this was a great match.
It was a fantastic match. I actually think this is a better match than what they put on, even at those even at
WrestleMania.
Yeah. Whoa. So, but yeah. So there he is. He's giving his weight belt to a kid over there. That's about where Josie and I are going to be sitting for Fayetteville, which Josie still does not know about. Oh, just got out of the movies. Hey, Giovanna, baby.
Hi, Giovanna.
Once the stream's over, if you want to, you can rewind and watch what you've missed so far.
But this was the last match before intermission.
They because Cody does a speech after this match. But yeah, this was actually a better match than what they had at WrestleMania. And we got up close and personal. I almost got water spilled on us when, and that's coming up in the video. There's Seth. Being Seth. Oh. And I've always been a big fan of Seth. Like
before you came, they were all singing my song.
I know. But like I've been a big fan of Seth since he was Tyler Black in Ring of Honor. So Ooh, oh. You hear Josie singing. Well, here he comes, acting a fool.
Being Seth.
Uh-huh.
Wearing his outrageous get-up.
Although it's tame compared
to some things we've
that
seen.
thing he wore last night on Monday Night Raw. I'm like,
I haven't seen Raw yet, by the way.
I was looking at that shirt and I was like, I was thinking of the movie Reality Bites. You look like a doily. It's like white lace. Is like.
She said, Giovanna said she liked your Drew shirt.
Oh, thank you. Love it.
Yes, they do. They do intermissions during live events.
Yeah, so. they do like a 20, 30 minute intermission.
Yeah,
20 minute
it's a lot of people to go get food and bathroom and those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Without missing any of the action.
Yep. So this was the this was the last match before the intermission. Okay, so funny story. After this match, during the intermission, there was a lady who was sitting sort of like adjacent to us that did the Superstar Experience. And she said, "Can I ask you a question? Are you on YouTube?" And I said,
"Yeah."
Yes, I'm on YouTube. She said, "Okay, you look I thought it was you because I recognized you and your daughter. We were looking for videos of people who have done the Superstar Experience, and your video for Fayetteville is the first one that comes up when you type it into YouTube." I was like, whoa, okay. That's really cool. But yeah, Cody and Seth. Well, got a little bit of video of him beating him down. And
there's Cody outside the ring, knocked
Cody,
outside the ring, is like on the aisle in front of us, headed toward the aisleway to come down.
And so Seth is
gloating
and laughing. Let's see. Oh, but so Seth gets out of the ring and he's kind of getting ready to come around. And he's getting ready. So there's Cody going, oh, my arm, whatever, literally right in front of us. So that right here is what I call Seth's creepy uncle pose. Where he's like this. He's like, so creepy uncle Seth. So he grabbed a fan. So Cody grabbed a fan's water bottle and hit Cody in the head, hit Seth in the head with it. Water went flying like all over the front row adjacent to us, and splash Sarah Shriver. Oh god,
we missed it by just a little bit.
Yeah, but I got a good picture out of it. And
more action outside the ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happened a lot during that match. There was a lot of action like right in front of us, which is cool. And I know you said while I was gone, you caught some of the, like Finn was like directly right in front, like come out of the ring, like right in front of where my seat was.
Well, it was actually Austin Theory. I have pictures of Austin Theory right in front of us.
Okay, I'm glad I missed it then. Yeah. Sorry, I don't like Austin Theory.
Yeah, me either, really. I kind of wanted to punch him when he was right there, but thought I might not make it the
Cody?
Rest of the way through.
I'm not the world's biggest Cody fan, but man, that looked
it was a great match.
Gnarly. Oh my god, that injury looked gnarly. So Seth's coming off the top rope. And okay, so he goes flying into Seth outside the ring again. Cody hit the rail and it like buckled the rail in and like almost hit this kid. Where did I get the 3MB Drew figure? I got it on eBay. You can actually find them pretty cheap on eBay, Giovanni. But yeah, I've got my setup here of my desk setup here. And you can probably see 2 Drew figures in the background too. Those are Josie's figures. She didn't want to take them out of the packaging, so we just sent them up to display. And there's Seth doing his
gloating thing, where he's directing the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going, oh. And I'm doing it because I was cheering for Seth. I've always had an affection for heels. Some heels.
I think this is Seth missed the curb stomp here.
Yes.
And Cody hit him with a crossroads.
The crossroads. Yep. He hit him, but he wasn't able to pin him, so I got him back up on the turnbuckle here. Like I said, a lot of action on the turnbuckles, like right in front of us.
This is like right before. So Cody will knock him down here. And then he does a pretty impressive moonsault off the top.
Yeah, he's getting ready to do the moonsault. I got a fairly good picture of it. Yep, he's standing up right there, and I got another picture of like mid moonsault. There he goes. Yep, there he goes. Yep.
Mid moonsault.
I think for next things, I may do more videos than I do pictures, at least during the matches. And there's Seth going,
wow, he had just hit Cody with a pedigree.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah. And Seth's gonna Seth. And they're hitting
Cody's
each other.
gonna Cody.
And Cody's gonna Cody. But I do have video here of Cody doing the speech right before intermission. And there he hit Seth with, I think he hit him with 2 crossroads. So there's Seth outside the ring.
After losing.
Jawing at the fans. And there's Cody in the ring. And he's getting ready to do his speech. When you went to SmackDown, got the kilt thing on video.
Yeah, that's what she was talking about, Giovanna.
Yeah. Well,
earlier in the video, I don't know if you were.
Yeah.
You were here to hear that part.
Yeah. Well, that was. Well, I have my own video of Drew doing the kilt thing, but yeah, you can hear me on Miss LA Edgehead's video from the Johnson City show screaming when Drew takes his kilt off. Yeah, he's kissing the mat. Cody's kissing the mat. And there he is. He's getting ready to
do his monologue.
Yeah. People chanting for Cody. There he is, pumping the crowd up, saying, "How's everyone going so far?" And that crowd was loud for everybody.
Yep.
It was. We've been very fortunate with the ones we've gone to with live crowds, really raucous crowds. Kind of hard to understand what he was saying. The acoustics in that place were not very good because I had to listen really closely when Drew was on the Jumbotron thing saying, "Screw you, I'm showing up in Florence." I really had to listen to what he was saying because the acoustics in the place were not very good. But I had been in that building before because the PD Pride, the hockey team, used to play there, and I went to go see the Checkers play there before. But yeah. Yeah, I can't understand what he's saying. Okay, so this is after the intermission. And this is it's Naomi and Sasha.
When they were still champions.
I miss them so. This was the Saturday before the Monday when everything went down. This is one of the last appearances for WWE of Sasha.
Naomi and Sasha.
Yeah. And I got video there of her jumping over and doing her dance. Yep. And Josie kept saying, "I know how to do that," when she does like the spin and the split. She's like, "I know how to do that." I'm like, "I know you know how to do that." Yes, Drew is the best. Yep, there's Sasha. Got her entrance. She apparently came and took video pictures with fans after she arrived after we had gone to go up
for our Superstar
experience. Yep. Yep, there's Sasha. It's hard to tell on here, but she's wearing the kind of peacock green outfit. So I got lots of pictures of them and Natty and Shayna. But this was a really good match too. Like I said,
we didn't have a bad match.
No. Every single match there were basically 6 matches over a course of 3 hours. And every single match was really good.
Even watching Theory get beat up was fun.
It's the best thing in the world. Sorry, Theory fans, but I can't never have. That best thing I've ever seen happen to Theory was when he made the mistake of grabbing Drew's foot, and Drew dragged him up and said, "Who grabbed my foot? Is that you?" And then, wow. Sounded like a shotgun going on.
I don't know. I kind of like seeing Drew and Sheamus go back and forth.
Oh, that was
with the
beats of the 10 beats of the Belfry,
whatever.
Belfry, whatever. That was.
They just caved his chest in.
Yes, that was fantastic. Loved it. Oh God, and his chest. I mean, even before that, Drew had chopped him so hard, like his chest was already red. But by the time those two got finished with him, it was just like
he was battered.
Mincemeat. And there's Natty, is one of the sweetest people in the world. God, she's so sweet. I actually have met all 4 of these ladies.
She actually should have beaten Ronda Rousey last night, I think, or Monday night.
But then again, you mean Saturday night. But then again, Liv Morgan.
Saturday night, whatever.
But then again, Liv Morgan won. So I mean, she came.
Yeah, she came in and cashed in after the match. So yeah.
Yeah, there's Sasha. We're in the crowd up. But I met Sasha Banks and Natty.
We agree, Giovanna. We don't like Theory either.
Don't get me started. I hated that. I mean, I loved the match until, I knew as soon as they added him to the match, I knew what was going to happen. I just knew it.
Because he's Vince's new protege, whatever.
Whatever. He ain't no chosen one. That belongs to one person. And there's Sasha, Naomi.
Sorry if you catch me in a yawn here and there.
He's still jet lagged from Vegas.
So
yeah. Well, and it's 11 o'clock here, so that
right.
Doesn't
help. I'm jet lagged, so
yeah, I'm going too. Sorry, but yeah, there's Naomi. I love that it says glow on the side of her tights. I love that. So I got some video of them.
There's Josie pumping up the crowd.
Yeah. Okay, so here comes. So this next match is Asuka versus.
Nobody's ready for Asuka.
And Becky Lynch. Fantastic match.
It better, really good.
Better than the match. Once again, better than the matches that they've had on Raw. It's so good. There's Asuka doing her little thing.
Her Asuka thing.
She takes the mask off. Yeah, she's awesome. I've not met Becky yet. Talked to her. The rest of the ladies that have been in matches. Well, I haven't actually talked to Bianca. Bianca interacted a little bit with Josie when we were in Fayetteville. Here comes Big Tom Bex. She's wearing that ridiculous goat jacket
with the goats on her shoulders.
Her and Seth, their fashion choices are fantastic. I just have to say, they're fantastic.
They're definitely unique.
Yes. But yeah, this was a great match. And there she is coming to our side, busting at the crowd. I got some pretty good pictures and videos from that. Ref Jess was the referee for that.
Yep.
But yeah, this was. Let's see. I'm trying to think. But yeah, there was a lot of back and forth in this match. A lot of how was our 4th of July? Well, it was pretty quiet.
I was on an airplane all day.
He was on airplanes all day from getting back from Vegas. I decided just to chill because. So this coming weekend, we don't have anything, but the following weekend, so every weekend up until like the middle of August, we've got something going on.
The 16th, is Josie's birthday party.
Her birthday party.
The 17th, I have to go to Greenville, South Carolina to bowl.
Yep. The weekend after that is she's doing titles up in Eden, North Carolina. We're going to be gone from Thursday to Sunday on that one.
The weekend after that is
SummerSlam. We're leaving on Wednesday, probably driving up to like Knoxville or something like that. And then I think it's the weekend after that. The weekend after that is the SmackDown we're going to in Raleigh, and then the weekend after that, that Saturday is the Superstar Experience, or the Sunday is the Superstar Experience in Fayetteville.
And Cherry and Josie are doing that one on their own.
Yeah.
Because I have to work the following Monday.
Yeah. Hoping to squeeze in.
Unless I win the lottery,
I'm hoping to squeeze in another show on that Saturday, but
yeah, but
we'll see about that. We'll see. I've just really enjoyed doing these shows because
if they just wouldn't make
Josie's. Trust me, I know, but Josie loves doing them so much, and she told me she wants to be a professional wrestler.
Well,
That's what she wants.
We know people.
We do know people. We do.
We know people.
We do.
I know somebody that works at a school. Actually, we know 2 people now that work at a school.
Yep, we do.
Because Matt Winchester just posted that he's now an instructor at AML.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Matt Winchester is. If you watched Ring of Honor before they folded, he was the Beer City Brawler
from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yep. And then of course there was, our buddy JD Drake, AJ, DJ,
who also is an
JD,
instructor at one of the local schools.
Yes, yes. Well, you can show her amateur. So yeah, Becky went and got
chair.
a chair right in front of me.
Yeah, right there.
Oh God. Yeah, we had a lot of action happen in front of us, but we didn't get a whole lot of like fan interaction, like wrestler interaction, until.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. But there's Becky after being laid out.
Yeah, she was, and she did the big flop thing. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hope you see Drew at the Superstar Experience. Tell him I said hi. If he's at the Superstar Experience, I will. I hope so too.
Fingers crossed for her.
And Sheamus is doing them too, and so is Jinder Mahal. Come on. Let's get both Drew and Jinder so I could have, because I've
the
met
3MB experience.
I've met Heath, and actually really had a good conversation with Heath. Now I need to do the same for both Jinder and Drew. Come on, man.
I think if you met Drew, you would go.
Shush.
You would end up mush mouth, not be able to say a word.
Shush. Okay, so now it's time for the main event. So now.
Wait, it's time. For the main event.
That's a different.
I know, different.
So there's Kofi coming by. She got high five from Kofi, so you can see she's super excited for that.
And there's Xavier coming up.
And you know, we met Kofi after the SmackDown in Greensboro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's New Day. It's Drew Day versus the Bloodline.
Yeah. So Usos and Roman Reigns.
Yep. So here they go, acting a fool. And they're doing their thing, you know.
New Day rocks. New Day rocks.
Drew Day rock. Here he comes. And of course I'm screaming. Oh my God!
Of course she is.
Josie's like jumping. There she goes. She's jumping up and down like. Yeah, there he comes with the sword.
So everything important that happened here happened at the very. Yeah, we saw Sheamus kick the barricade where you were.
Yeah, we
Giovanna.
Saw. All right, there he is.
There's Drew. So this is about to be a very big deal that happens here in a minute.
And so there they are. There's New Day jamming to Drew's music. Here he comes.
He's about to see Josie's sign. She's holding up her sign.
Not quite yet. It's getting there.
Yeah.
So, there he's acknowledging someone else. It's Drew Day time. That's right.
But Josie has her sign up at this point. It says Josie lives in Claymore Country.
Okay, so here he is. He's looking out. He's getting ready to get up onto the turnbuckle. Josie has her sign up, which we had to go back and get. You got a picture with Kofi. We got a picture with Kofi too in Greensboro. Here comes Drew doing his turn, and so New Day get up there and do the thing with him too.
They do the same thing with him.
Except Kofi's looking like I can't do my pecs like that. So they're doing the Okay, so Drew is, and I'm screaming. Okay, so Drew is there. He turns. And there he sees he just saw the picture and pointed at the picture.
And that's important because now he knows where Josie is.
Now he knows where she is. Yes. I did tag him and saying, hey, we're coming and with a picture of the sign. Okay, Drew. So Drew's funny. He's getting ready to do the kilt strip and he makes Sarah Shriver turn around.
Huh.
And Kofi's got his jacket wrapped around him. He's getting ready to do it too.
That's pretty funny.
And yes, I was screaming. And see, Drew's laughing at all the women screaming at him. Yeah. Okay, so here comes the Bloodline. It's Usos music. So here, Xavier and Kofi are acting like fools dancing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and wait till Roman's music hits. Oh God, they were so freaking hilarious with Roman's music. But yeah, this was a very, I didn't think anything could top the experience we had with Drew for the Charlotte show when he several times came over and grabbed their hands and acknowledged her.
Yeah, yes, Giovanna. He did.
He
did point and smile.
He pointed and smiled at her.
But just wait, it gets better.
It gets better. Oh yeah.
We're waiting on Roman to make his 15-minute walk to the ring.
God. I think he's coming to the ring at this point. We're just waiting on him just to.
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here goes New Day jamming to his theme.
Yeah, Kofi's doing the slow motion
The
floss.
slow motion floss.
Because he takes
And here
forever to
goes.
walk down the ring.
And here goes. Okay. So here goes.
Xavier.
And Drew's looking at them like,
what are y'all doing?
You guys are nuts. There was no Drew dance at this one, unfortunately.
No Drew dance. No.
Here
So finally, he comes to the
finally
ring.
he comes. So here's Roman.
He's got both belts there, doing his bloodline point. We're the ones.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
And the New Day are still grinding to his music. And, oh, look at that look. Oh, they're Drew and Roman.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Clash of the Castle. Just saying. Yeah.
So now at this point, there's a little bit of jaw jacking back and forth between the two groups.
Okay. So, all right.
So I don't think he has he's
okay
because he comes over to the turnbuckle. Roman comes
right
to the turnbuckle.
Okay, so right here. Okay, yeah. So Roman's doing his posturing right now, and of course, Roman says, "Acknowledge me." Did he actually say that to the crowd?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
He did. Okay, I didn't. I just didn't record it because I acknowledge Drew. I don't acknowledge.
But they're
him.
Doing their stare out into the crowd thing, so on and so forth,
and he's not. So he walks over to the turnbuckle closest to us and hands the belt over to Sarah Schreiber and giving her like
instructions
about the belt. It's like
you take care of these, blah blah blah.
Okay, so here's a little bit of video that I got of that.
Josie's screaming at Roman.
She's screaming, "Nail the steel, Roman!" Oh, I did get him saying "acknowledge me." Never mind. Look at Josie. She's like,
no, 0.
She's like,
blah, 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 blah. That's what you do.
Josie's like, she gave him the business.
Oh, I know.
Hilarious.
It was great.
So Roman's laughing, talking to Sarah.
Take care of the belt.
Take care of the
so on
belts
and so forth.
and blah, blah, blah. And Drew's like, looking at
just look at the shirt that Roman has on there.
So he's got
his God mode shirt on.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it for a second. So Kneel to the Steel, yes, I love that shirt too. We were all wearing the Kneel to the Steel. So at this point, we had jaw jacked with Roman here. I was screaming. Josie and I were both screaming, "Kneel to the Steel, Roman!" And she's like, "No, I'm not acknowledging you. I acknowledge Drew." And okay, so I didn't get this on video because I didn't think anything about it
as it was happening.
So at this point.
Because we didn't think anything like this would happen.
Roman takes his shirt off. Women go nuts. Okay, blah, 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 whatever. Well, Kofi goes and snatches the shirt. And he's like pretending like he's going to throw it out into the crowd.
Or he was going to toss it to Xavier for him to do.
Or toss it to Xavier and whatever.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm looking at Drew. And I know I've watched enough of his matches to know when he's thinking something. And he's like looking intently at what's going on. But this goes on for several minutes. Like, Kofi's like getting ready,
it's
trying to
like
throw.
A little bit like they're Kofi and Xavier are like playing keep away kind of thing with Roman's shirt that he wore to the ring.
Yes. So one of the Usos, I don't remember which one.
It was one of them.
It was an Uso of some sort. Snatches it back. And throws it into the corner
on the other side of
on their side of the turnbuckle.
Right, on their side of the turnbuckle.
All right.
And it's down at ringside on the floor.
Yep. All right. I just wish.
Yes, New Day are funny, Giovanna.
Yes, they are very funny. Okay, so here's a little bit of the video. Okay, I did get a little bit of the video.
So Kofi has the shirt.
He has the shirt, and they're asking for it back, and he's going to. Hey, I'm gonna throw it over there, and I'm looking at Drew.
So it was
so
Jay.
there they go snatching it back.
It was Jay that grabbed. It was,
Okay, so
it was Jimmy that grabbed it. So now Roman has got out of the ring and got the shirt.
No, not Roman. Not Roman.
I mean, sorry, it's Drew got out of the ring and got the shirt on the other side of the ring.
He slid under their side of the rope and snatched the shirt
off the floor. And
He right here at this picture, he's looking back and he's jaw jacking at them.
At Roman.
Yep.
So he comes over.
He made
toward us. He made a beeline for us.
And there, yep.
And you can see him looking at us.
Yep.
And he's got the shirt in his hand.
Got the shirt in his hand. And I snapped as many pictures of this as I could. I couldn't even think to get the video going.
Yeah, but he did. He came from the other side of the ring straight toward us.
Yep. And here it's getting ready to happen. He literally just went, "Here you go, Josie."
And he handed the shirt to Josie.
Yeah, here he says, "Here you go, Josie." And Josie just went,
"Ah!" She lost her mind.
And she's like, "Thank
you." So Drew gave the shirt off of Roman's back.
And there he is turning right there. Okay, so at this point, Josie's screaming, "Thank you. Thank you." Okay, go ahead and all right.
And here is the shirt that Roman Reigns wore to the ring that night.
It's a size large, by the way.
It's a size large. There it is.
And
there's the back.
Yep.
So this is the shirt that Roman Reigns wore.
Yep.
In Florence, South Carolina, to the ring.
And it smelled like fruit.
I thought she said it smelled like cotton candy.
It was kind of like a cotton candy.
So he had some sort of body spray on.
Yes.
But that's Roman Reigns' shirt right there.
And it was almost like Drew saying, "Okay, not only am I going to snatch a shirt and give it to a fan, I'm giving it to one of my fans.
Right.
Thank you very much." And he already knew, like I've said before, he already knew who Josie was from the video and the other appearances that we've made with him. But yeah, he literally he made a beeline. He knew exactly who he was going to give that shirt to. So at this point, she's screaming, "Thank you, Drew!" But then she turns to Roman and starts going,
well, yeah, and then Roman starts jaw jacking back at her, saying, "Hey, I want my shirt back."
I'm getting ready to show that, but he's like, he's just like, "That's my shirt," and she's like, "It's mine now." And
Drew gave it to me. It's mine.
And she's like doing the loser thing, going, and Roman's going, "It's still my shirt." She's like, "No, it's my shirt." So, and Drew's like dying laughing.
Yeah, he was.
And there's Josie's face, like,
yeah. She's like smiling ear to ear, going crazy.
And that's afterwards. They're just, God. So there's Josie
with the shirt
over Roman. Now here's the video. The what I was able to get.
It's mine. He gave it to me. It's mine.
So he goes, "I want my shirt back," and she goes, "No, Drew gave it to me. It's mine." And he goes. But they kept jawing at each other the rest of the show. It was great. Hilarious. I wish I had gotten video of all of it, but I mean,
we're trying to watch the match too.
Yeah, we're trying to watch the match at that point. So okay, here goes Kofi's twerk, and Drew's dying laughing. And Kofi, he's twerking. Oh, now he's really going at it. And now he's down on the floor.
And if you can see in the back,
Usos are laughing too. And Roman was laughing on the other side.
Jey Uso was about to die laughing.
And yeah, I love Kofi. But yeah, like the entire night, it was just, like I said, I didn't think anything could top when Drew like held her hands and winked at her and Charlotte. Oh no. It's gonna be hard to top that. It really is. Oh God. But yeah, there was a lot of action. I got lots of Drew picks, lots of Roman picks.
Really great match.
Roman was never tagged into the match. He was never tagged in.
He wasn't.
He did go in for a spear, but he was never tagged in.
Yeah, he was in the ring illegally.
Yeah.
I might add.
And actually, Drew did not get tagged in until the end of the match. I mean, of course, he did kind of come from Wales like early that morning or the night before.
So most of the action was between the Usos and the New Day.
Yeah, and I mean, well, Drew was freaking exhausted, probably jet lagged.
But he came in at the end and did his thing.
Yeah.
So.
He actually, so the New Day and the Drew Day win this match. He claymored one of the
Usos, and one of the Usos ate the pin.
And that was Roman being a jerk, like, putting his foot on Xavier Woods' face or whatever. But yeah, Drew was wearing the gray tights this time. They had just been introduced at WrestleMania. He only started wearing the gray tights at WrestleMania. I would love to see him wear like red. I mean, red's my favorite color, but I would love to see him wear like a red, like the tartan, like like that, and with the blue. Because he's worn green like that, and he wore gold too. I would love to see him in like a red or a pink or and he's wearing purple too.
I think the darker colors are more fits what the image he's trying to project. I don't know that he would do a bright color.
He would do red though. You can mute a darker red,
like a blood red, maybe.
Yeah. Hi, snack time. Our cat's asking for attention.
Yes.
Yeah. Roman is going to be on SmackDown. Yay! You're showing up to work. Yay! Sorry.
Just he's about time.
Yeah. But
there's somebody used to talk about Brock Lesnar not showing up to work.
Right. And there's Roman just hanging out on the corner.
Letting his cousins do the work for him.
Snack time, stop with the thing. Seriously. Before you went to go meet Drew, you're going to make him a little book of colors he should get for the Scottish Warrior gear. You forgot to make it.
Well, maybe if you meet him again, you can have something like that ready for him.
Yeah. Or maybe
he would appreciate it.
Or maybe I'll put it in Josie's ear to say, hey, you need to tell Drew to wear red or something like that. So Drew, at this point, they've been cheating. Drew grabs a chair and just,
which is cheating.
But he didn't hit anyone with it.
No, he just threatened them.
Yeah. And Josie's, they've been kind of jerks. So Drew started getting irritated. Xavier Woods took a lot of punishment in this match.
He did.
A lot of punishment.
He got the beat down from the Usos.
Yeah. He took it. He took a fair share. And there's Uso doing the weird ones. And there's Roman jaw jacking at Josie again. And
actually, I think he was jaw jacking at Drew at that point.
It could be. I know that they were jaw jacking at the end of the match too. Snack time, please stay out of the cords.
She just did her flop.
Oh. So yeah, Drew's like he's getting ready to do his stomp up the stairs. Up, boom, boom. Of course, he's size 14 shoot. Yep. Yeah, he's looking at Roman like, Yep, there they are. Going at it. There. Yeah, and there he is pointing at Roman. Roman's like laughing at him. I'm like, you're not gonna be laughing long. Where's Josie tonight? Tell her I said hi. I will. Asleep. She's asleep.
Yeah, it's almost 11:30.
So Drew got tagged into the match and went crazy. There he is doing a kip up. I didn't get a video of the kip up, unfortunately. Just the when he's down and then the thing. All right, he's getting ready to Claymore. And Uso.
Well, he's getting ready to do the countdown.
He's doing a countdown, getting ready to Claymore. And then Uso jumps up on his thing, his shoulder. The brother helps him off the shoulder or whatever. Roar's your favorite Katy Perry song. Yeah. Okay. So Kofi comes in. There's trouble in paradise. And Roman comes in, does Superman punch on him.
He's in the ring illegally here.
Yep, there he does, doing the Superman punch to Xavier. Now he's getting ready to do it to Drew. Yeah, he got Drew with the Superman punch. Ooh, whatever. All right. And there he is jaw jacking with the audience.
And he said he didn't want the belts.
There he said I want
So
the
now
belt.
he's gonna gloat.
Like, well, you never defend them, so you gotta do something with them. Yeah, I'm screaming. Okay, now he's getting ready to try to do the spear on Drew. Like I said, keep in mind he's not tagged into the match. Ooh, ah. There he goes. Drew claymores him. Okay, here comes an Uso. Drew claymores the Uso, and here comes the ref. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Drew Day wins. And there comes the Uso bias, and I'm like, And so I got some video of them celebrating after the fight. There he is, pointing and winking at Josie again. You can hear Gooch saying he acknowledged her again. There's Kofi and Drew, and Xavier's on the other side.
On the opposite ring, the opposite turnbuckle.
And then Kofi, actually, if I can move my finger, is actually getting ready to acknowledge Josie too. All right. They're getting ready to do a speech. And there he is, waving at her again. Okay, so Xavier is getting ready to talk. Yeah, it's hard. That
there was lots of echo.
Lots of echo. That building doesn't have very good acoustics. Josie's screaming. Yeah, I still can't understand what he's saying. Drew waved to you SmackDown. Yeah, I saw that. He waved us, and Drew doing his speech. Drew being Drew.
Drew Day rocks. Yeah.
He liked that. Yep, there is. Unfortunately, we didn't get him around. Like I said, they didn't come around
to that back side.
It's
the same side where normally the announcers would be sitting.
Yeah, the announcers are normally sitting there. Yes, Drew Day does rock. But I did get a couple pictures of Xavier here. So this is the end of the show. So they come around, they release your chairs, which means they cut the ties. So this is Drew. We made it outside. We made it out to the parking lot to and I know the pictures are really grainy, but we're like up on the incline, and it was dark, and we're up on an incline, and it was pretty far away at that point. But we made our way down the embankment and went to the end of where they
come out.
So this right here is where Drew backs up, rolls down his window, and starts talking to Josie.
Yep. And me too, actually.
And in him, I barely get a word in. Okay, so I included some pictures that a couple of my friends took from this show. They were my friend John actually took that one. He was sitting on that side. And then I think WWE took that picture right there. I thought that was a really cool picture of Drew Day. And that one too. Okay, so this is a very special thing that happened a couple of weeks later on the bump.
Cherry here wants to know if you regret stealing Roman's shirt at a live event and giving it to her daughter. Also, Josie says hi and can't wait to see you in Nashville for SummerSlam. That was an unintentional segue.
First of all, hello, Josie. Second of all, absolutely not. He comes out there and everyone's obviously so excited to see him. You know, Roman Reigns is such a huge star. He rarely wrestles, so people lose their minds. And then he starts getting on them, running his mouth. He goes to give the shirt away and drops it nearly every time. But I wasn't having it that night. You know, I saw disappointed. Josie on the outside rolled out, took the T-shirt, gave it straight to her. And I don't regret it one bit. I would do it every single time. If he decided not to take the shirt off that night, I'd kick the crap out of him, rip it off, and then give it to someone else.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm just that kind of nice guy.
Nice sentiment.
That's that kind of nice guy. I had to include that because that
was pretty awesome.
Him saying, hold on.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today,
Stop. Go away. Him saying, just telling her hi and talking about that. But I will say, here's the deal. It wasn't the fact that it was Roman's shirt that meant the most to Josie. It's the fact that Drew gave her Roman's shirt, because that's her hero. It's her favorite. So, but yeah, that was an amazing night. That made everything just so worth it. It was already so good. Yeah, it was Power Rangers came on right after that for whatever reason. Just gonna get a picture and send it to you all. But you were screaming today. What were you screaming about, babe? Anyway, let's see.
Oh, when she saw the picture.
Oh, when you saw the picture. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the video. So what we've got coming up next, we have Josie's birthday party, and then we've got she's going for the title of America's Mini Miss Dance after that. And then actually that Sunday before SummerSlam, we're going to New Japan Pro Wrestling. I can't remember the name of the show.
I have my phone.
It's at the Grady Cole Center in Charlotte.
Here in Charlotte. I wonder if they have the card posted now.
They've got some of. They've released some of it on Twitter. I can't remember who all. Eddie Kingston's going to be there.
It's on Eventbrite.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston is going to be there. I know that.
Okay, so it's New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong High Alert.
High Alert. That's it.
And our friend JD Drake is going to be wrestling on the card.
I don't know who he's wrestling yet.
Don't know yet who he's wrestling, but we will be front row for that. So if you guys would like to see a video, a recap, a video like this with pictures and video, comment below. If you're watching this again, if you would like to see that, I'm definitely going to get some videos and stuff from Nashville the following weekend for SummerSlam. That would be cool if Josie went to her birthday party. I don't know that that'll happen, but that would be pretty cool.
I mean, the cutout that I got is going to be there.
That's the closest thing it's going to happen.
I think it's going to be the closest thing to happen is that giant cutout that I got. But I did get a cutout of that, and we're also going to use the cutout of New Day and Bailey for the kids to take pictures with. But then we have SummerSlam, and then I'm trying to remember the order if we're going to the
August 6th is the.
Okay, so August 6th is the SmackDown, or is that
Raleigh?
In Raleigh, and then the following weekend is when Josie and I. That Sunday is when Josie and I go to
August 5th is
Fayetteville.
the SmackDown in Raleigh.
Okay, August 5th, and then the following weekend on the 14th, I think, is when Josie and I are going to the Fayetteville show doing the WWE Superstar Experience.
Right. And then after that, it's basically a dry spell until we go to Disney.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to get another show in, but we'll see about that.
If it just wasn't so darn expensive.
I know.
Everything.
Everything now is expensive.
Yeah,
Disney's got more expensive. Everything's
gas is more expensive. Food's more expensive. So
And if you get,
you know, but budgetary concerns.
and we get to see Brock versus Roman
Yeah, I know.
Theory. Yeah, I paid money to see that live.
No.
Oh, don't forget Logan Paul versus The Miz.
I'm hoping we get Drew versus Sheamus at SummerSlam.
Oh God, I would love it. I mean, what I really wanted to happen was Drew to win the Money in the Bank. Then have whatever match Drew versus Roman. I mean, Drew versus Sheamus would be great. But then after Roman beats Brock and he's like all bloody or beaten up and can barely go on, Drew comes out and just clobbers him with the briefcase and cashes it
in.
But
that's not going to happen now.
Thanks, Theory.
What might happen is Theory might come in and cash it in, and then it'd be Theory versus Drew at Clash of the Castle.
Please
for the
don't.
title.
Please don't even say that.
I'm just saying.
Please don't say that. I'm hoping he's going to be a failed cash in. I'm hoping he's going to be one of the 15%.
He deserves it.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that he's going to try to do a cash in, and Cena is going to cost him the cash in.
That would be cool
because they're working way too much into this. There's too much that's going to happen there.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And I can't tell you one person. Well, I can tell you one person, but she's like 7 years old. But I don't know of anybody that really likes Theory.
Well, there's a girl on Twitter that I'm friends with that likes him, but I've made it clear that I can't stand him. But I mean, that's just me.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
I know things, and I don't want to, I just don't like him. It'd be awesome, Drew versus Sheamus at SummerSlam. In theory, better fail. Absolutely. But yeah, I would love to see Drew versus Sheamus. You got two European Nashville transplants going against each other. That'd be funny. So I don't know, but that's what we've got going on for right now. I don't have any other videos right now to do unless I do another video for the New Japan show. That might be mostly pictures.
I'm really looking forward to that, though. I want to see.
I
want to see JD in action up close again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. But yeah. Oh, in November we got WrestleCade. We're going back to WrestleCade.
Yes, that's Thanksgiving weekend in Winston-Salem.
I really want to meet Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
And DDP.
There's a few others I'd like to meet.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yep. They're still announcing people who are going to be there. And last year was fantastic. So
yes, it was.
Yes,
we missed 3MB too.
I actually found a treasure trove of like old 3MB pictures the other day. I was like, and it was like it actually talked about when Drew and Jinder got released, and I was just like, don't bring back memory. Don't bring back bad memories. Leave the memories alone. But yeah, so I guess that's all we got for that. So like I said, I guess our next video will be for the New Japan show, and then I'm gonna try to get that done in fairly quick order because that next weekend is SummerSlam. Woo! I'm excited, even though the matches that I've seen so far I'm not excited for, but I am excited to go. You were laughing about the Union Jack photo. Oh yeah, the Union Jacks. That was 3MB when they went over to England. They were dressed in like a Union Jack outfit.
That's funny.
And then before that when they were in Nashville, it was the Rhinestone Cowboys. Woohoo!
There's some Rhinestone Cowboys.
Yes, woohoo! SummerSlam. I'm like I said, I'm not exactly excited about the card so far, but this is going to be my first Big Four pay-per-view.
Yeah, mine too.
And Josie's obviously. I haven't been to a pay-per-view.
I wish they would do like a fan fest type thing, but
I'm hoping
that everybody's going to be like coming from Atlanta from
because SmackDown is in
It's in Atlanta the
It's
night
in Atlanta.
before. So
I'm
because they
wondering-
planned so well for that.
I know. I'm wondering if they're going to do something the day after, like the morning after or something like that.
I don't know.
We'll keep an ear out. Yeah, Drew is doing a personal appearance on that Friday, but it's down in freaking Smyrna, and that's
Which
4
is
hours
outside of
away.
Atlanta, right? 4 hours from Charlotte.
No, it's 4 hours. I checked it out on Google Maps from Nashville to it said 4 hours. Yeah, I'm actually excited for Pat versus Corbin. I like Pat McAfee a lot. And man, Saturday when he was calling out Corey Graves, that was like the best. I was just like, Pat, go, sir. What are you doing? Anyway,
I think you got Smyrna, South Carolina mixed up with Smyrna, Georgia.
I typed in Smyrna. There's a Smyrna,
But
South Carolina.
Smyrna is right outside of Atlanta. So you're going to have to deal with Atlanta traffic.
Oh.
So that's 2 hours by itself.
Well, maybe
Then you got to go up 70. There's a Smyrna, South Carolina that's only a couple hours from here.
I could have sworn I put in Smyrna, Georgia.
But Smyrna, Georgia is, and I know this because I lived in Atlanta 5 years. But Smyrna, Georgia is right there south of Marietta.
Do directions and see what.
Well, you got to go through Chattanooga, then you got to go.
I just remember what it told me on there. It was it said 4 hours.
That's not counting for Atlanta traffic.
I thought it was, but
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, he's doing Bianca is doing an appearance, but then again, she's a Raw star, so she's going to be in there. We're not going to be able to do that thing for the Undertaker thing that's at the
it's
Wild
almost
Horse.
sold out, so I don't think we're going to be able to.
Yeah,
do that.
and the cheapest tickets that I saw were $200. I'm just like,
to stand in the back.
to stand in the back. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
Where did I get the Drew shirt? I got this on. Someone was selling it on Mercari, kind of like eBay. But yeah, this is his NXT shirt. I've got a couple. I got like 3 more coming that I found that I had been wanting forever. The one there's 2 that I'm looking for. I'm waiting to see if I can find it on eBay or Mercari in my size. Is the beacon and the McIntyre Beacon in the Dark shirt. And the Big Daddy Claymore shirt. I want that one too. And the Drew Galloway 13-14. Those are the 3 that I really want now that I haven't been able to get so far. I do have a Black Label shirt that came from ICW, which is awesome. And I got a Jack Jester shirt I haven't worn yet. I need to bust that out at some point. But anyway, so yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up.
Yep.
So for snack time, Drew, the cat, AJ, the dog, and Josie, you have Big Daddy Claymore shirt. I'm jealous. Oh, I need a Talk Less Claymore t-shirt. I have the long sleeve shirt for Talk Less Claymore, but I don't have the
short sleeve.
The t-shirt. So, but for Josie,
Gooch,
I'm Cherry, and we are the Disney Beams, Wrestling Beams, whatever. But as we always like to end
surprise roll up.
The surprise roll up.
The most devastating video in all of sports
the most
entertainment
the
YouTube.
most devastating YouTube channel.
And all of sports.
And all of sports
channels.
entertainment. You're welcome, sweetheart. But as we always like to end our videos with love, peace, rock, a little bit of pixie dust, and 1, 2, 3.
See ya.
Bye, guys. We will see you real soon. And in broadcast.